Mixing. Yes and no.
Is that answer?
I like to use conversion for it, and I sandwich versus mixing it together. Because when you mix it, like, you can get a light tint, and as long as you work fast, it'll be fine. Yeah. But it can get very gooey and gunky. It might be a Tracy word.
Basket. Sorry.
A gunky basket. So you just got to watch your ratio there.
Good morning. Well, it's my little pew pew. Welcome to the stream. It's been, God, it feels like forever, although it's only been a couple days. I think it's the long weekend that had my heart missing everybody here. Why is that so funny, dude? Why is that so funny? I'm so curious.
Go on.
Anyway, obviously Tracy is another case. Did you not miss everybody here on the stream?
I always miss everybody.
Why'd you laugh at me like that? That was like I felt like I was being bullied now.
You're being attacked. You were totally being attacked.
Actually, I'm going to be honest. When Tracy laughs like that, it brightens my day. There's like this sinister thing behind it that is so beautiful. Like, I love, because you...
It's from the heart. It is from
the heart and the gut and the diaphragm, and you are like wholeheartedly entertained by whatever occurred before you. And in that case, it was my statement, which you found so absurd and ridiculous that you had to let it out.
I did. I think the last time I had one of those is when you told me we weren't going to do a flash sale. Remember that?
I do. Wait. Were we on the phone?
No, we were next door in the conference room.
Yeah, and I looked at Tracy and I was like, I think maybe we chill on the sales. And she was it was that laugh, but she lost her marbles. You were crying. You were legit crying. Like, that is the most absurd statement I've ever heard from you, Beeb. And I was like, okay, I guess we're going to continue to have, because she's right. Like, I'll go through these motions of like thinking out loud of maybe we do this, maybe we do this, maybe we do this, maybe we do this. And that one was like, no, dude.
I knew better. I knew I was going to get a phone call the following week about what the sell deals were. I'm like, remember that conversation? Be like, no.
Yeah, I don't remember that. No. I don't remember that. Good morning to everybody. Created by Cooper, Purple BTS 69. We got Jess 719, Tank Jackson. What's going on? Mama Frog 7.
Mama Frog 7. I love it.
It's such a great name. Kemerv, good morning. What's going on? Troy, Clouds was our kid. That's my cousin, or my nephew, excuse me. What's going on, bro?
Dude, school. Where is school in your life?
This is school. He's learning stuff right here. He's learning stuff. We are providing school
he's
for
the
him.
Golfer, right?
Yeah. He's a pretty...
Can he kick your butt on
Oh
the
my
golf course?
God. It's not even close.
Can I watch that?
I wouldn't even play him because he's like a legit phenom. I'm complimenting you right now, Troy, of golf.
Enjoy it. He doesn't do it often.
Yeah. I think Greg challenged him.
Ooh.
Yeah, which will be interesting and funny. Just destroy him, please, for
Greg
all the entertainment,
thinks
bro.
He could win, but he would not.
No, he does. It's great. Good morning, Serena the Pink. Frostbite Ruthie, what's up, everybody? I hope you guys had there we go. Ramon dropping the emotes. Queen Bimo, I keep on calling this app Switch instead of Twitch, and my kids keep laughing at me. Yeah, that's actually hilarious. Hope you guys had a great weekend. And did you? Yeah, I know. You guys are going. Charisse, I think it is, VDB. My 7-year-old hears this sound and looks over at me. Is Young Nail still busy? That's great. I hope you guys enjoyed the sale this weekend. I can tell you.
You could tell them pricing now.
Oh, yeah. You guys want to know pricing? I can tell you all the pricing. 30% off store-wide plus BOGO deals. And
oh, wait, there's more.
There's more. I just want to say thank you to you guys and everybody else that participated. It was all kinds of records broken this week, and it was insane.
Amazing.
And what was nice was I was talking to Tracy and Ramon before the stream today, and they were saying like this is like one of the smoothest, even though it was our busiest sale outside of Black Friday.
Hold it. I don't even have my glasses on. I see that one. I hated the sale.
I hated the sale. Tank, why did you hate 30% off store-wide?
You spent money, huh?
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Is that what that means? Or oh, just kidding.
You spent some money. That's what that means.
I was like genuinely concerned. Like, what happened? It's 30% off store. Like, you can't lose on the sale.
No, smoothest.
The smoothest, right?
Totally.
Like,
which I loved. The look on your face, because you said,
what did I say?
What did he say, Ramon? He said, well, what would have been,
oh yeah,
how could have went bad, which means we have shielded you from the badness.
No. You guys have done, so I realize that over the last couple years, that's kind of what's happened, and which is amazing. Like, because I know if it's like a gnarly problem, I heard, like, once Ramon reminded me of the last issue, I remember it.
Yeah.
But you guys deal with the issues
if we can,
and you take care of it. Yeah.
If we need you.
Yeah. Then you call me in.
Then we ruin your day.
Dude, I am so, like, this is the thing though, is I'm so used to
the fires.
That is literally what I'm used to it. You know, I don't, there's no such thing as like the ship is going to be sailing in smooth water. Yeah. Perfection in smooth waters forever. That's not real. So there's going to be problems, but obviously when you need me, you pull me in and I'm going to do whatever I can. But the fact that this was the absolute smoothest, I know we upped some of the technology on our side to make it a little smoother too, because our volume on e-com has gone up and coming through the system has gone up, right?
Yep. You had to increase things. We're learning a lot. Is that, you know, there was things we didn't even know we needed. They're like, oh, this is your problem. Like, thanks for mentioning it. Like 2 years late.
That's hilarious.
Just great team in the warehouse. Just great
Big
teams
time.
all the way around. Customer service, everything.
So here it is, Acidicles. I hated the sale because I spent all my money on my boyfriend because it's his birthday and I had no money for the new products. Aw, darn. What you need to do is return his gifts.
Mm-hmm. I think his present, your present to him would you being happy.
That's a gift, I can tell you.
That keeps giving.
As somebody that's been married 15 years and Tracy's been married 30?
November 31.
We'll be 30?
Yeah, no, 31. We're past 30. Yep, we're 30.
We can tell you
Think
that
about it.
there's no better gift than having your significant other happy.
Happy. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I couldn't hold that one in.
As long as we're the significant other
as
that's happy.
As long as it's us that's happy. Correct. I was waiting. What is this? Sandra IMT7. I need glasses, man. I was only supposed to buy one thing and bought more than one. That means you saved more money. You see that, Trace? How that works?
You know what? It takes money to make money, and when you're saving money, you should go to dinner.
You should go to dinner because you saved all that money. And then, like, the bottom line is, our thought process is, if you've never tried our brand, what a great way to get into the brand, you know, especially this sale, because everything is on sale, 30% off. And then, like, Tracy and I broke down the numbers before.
Yeah.
If you actually break it down, the amount of money that you can make from, you know, I don't know, a couple $100 of nail products that you invest in. Like if you buy a kit and then you buy even more, if you go full system and go like e-file, dust collector, and you spend, you know, $600, $700, $800, whatever it is, what that can turn into is insane.
Well, I think a glitter is a profit of $600.
Yeah, one glitter, right?
Glitter.
If you actually break it down, how much use you get out of that glitter.
And if you're charging.
If you're charging what you should, dang it. Exactly, right?
Wow, calm down.
No, listen to me.
There are children watching. Dang it.
I'm a flex. I don't know why I'm going to flex.
Why do you always just look constipated?
Tank Jackson, I said 100 was my limit. 319 later. Oh my gosh. Tank, like we said, follow our reasoning here. That means you saved 3 times the amount. It's actually, I say that like kind of jokingly, but
it's true.
It is true because we don't do a 30% store wide. That's only going to happen a few times.
Two times a year?
Yeah, maybe 2 times a year. So I'm like, you really did score. So and you're investing that money, and so this is the way I like to look at it. You're making an investment in yourself, and at the same time, we say thank you for trusting our brand to be your choice, because that's huge. Like, there's so many options to pick from. You know what I mean? There really are. So we're really, really stoked that you did. Serena the Pink, what's going on? Good morning. $215 worth of stuff for $75. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, Tank. That is what I'm talking about. BJS Nail Designs. Happy wife, happy life. That is one of the truest statements.
Oh.
Amen.
You know what? I never got though. Like, I have friends who.
You have friends?
Well, not really. Minimal, imaginary. You know, the women who are like, or any spouse actually. I can't tell my husband or my spouse like what I spent. They'll hide stuff in the trunk. They'll, slowly bring it in. And I've just always been one of those wives that just, I have to come in, I show them what I bought, and then I'm like, with the money I saved, I bought this on top of it, and then I took myself out for drinks later. Why hide?
Yes, I can see that, but you also have, like, money is one of those things. Finance and money is one of those things that can get very, very tricky. I'm fortunate that I have the same relationship where I can only discuss money, but
not everybody has it.
Not everybody has that. What is it? Money is one of the
root of all evil.
Yes, one of the roots of all evil. And it's
amazing.
It's one of the like hardest things to come to an agreement with. I'll tell you, I mean, there was I'll say it's been 3 or 4 years now where finally I've come into like this agreement with my wife on like the finances and how it's organized and all this. She has gotten amazing. As a matter of fact, this is crazy, but she used to be somebody that literally could not balance even her checkbook. Like, no joke. I'm talking.
That's crazy, because Navette is so like, she's organized and.
But she wasn't with money. She was not with, when it came to money, it was very, very difficult for her. Now, oh my God, like, she is better than me when it comes to putting a budget together and dialing in exactly what it is. You've never seen somebody transform like that in like a 3 or 4 year period, where I go to her now. Can you imagine that? I go to her and I'm like, hey, if we want to do X, Y, and Z, can you take a look at it? And I'm just like, what the hell am I? I'm asking her. I know, it's actually amazing. So like, if you're not good at money, that's why I think, like, if you're not good at anything, I really feel like it's like there's that excuse of like, well, I'm just not good at this. I'm not good at balancing my checkbook or money. I have seen somebody firsthand make that transformation and that change. I just think it's a kind of a cop out or an excuse. It's like, yo, if you want to get good at it, you can get good at it, whatever that thing is, you know what I mean? But it's wild seeing that transformation,
That's awesome.
And I'm not someone, I don't like, when it comes to like the finances of the company, I need to know exactly what the hell is going on. So I work with my finance team closely to understand all the details. That's how, it's been a huge part of building this business. So for me to go home and be like, hey honey, can you break down she knows how to do it. It's pretty incredible. But yeah, I would say You also, Tracy, are different, and let me explain why. Because you are like my mother in the sense of you're the ask for forgiveness type of person. Like, do it. You're not the ask for permission kind of person. You're the ask for correct or incorrect.
I swear I mention things before I do them.
Wait a second. When you started, so Tracy used to be a distributor for Young Nails. She was a Young Nails distributor up in Northern California. She was like one of our top distributors. She was crushing it, But when she took on the distribution, you didn't ask did you go to your husband and say, hey, honey, I'm thinking about this new business? You just did it. Correct or incorrect?
Well, according to him, he didn't know until he found a checkbook with my
business name.
I could have swore that I told him, but then I've also left the state without telling him and thinking I told him. So there's a possibility that I didn't mention it.
Yeah, I've seen that as well. We're sitting having dinner somewhere. Oh my gosh, I didn't tell Stan I was leaving. And Greg and I are like, what?
You're like, you've been here 2 days.
Dude, it literally has been a couple days. So I also think, you're wired a little different in terms of like, I'm going to do what I'm going to do and you're not going to stop me kind of attitude, which I love. It's aggressive, and that's how my mom rolled with my dad. Like, I've said it here before. My father had, poor guy, man.
No idea.
He had no idea. I mean, she refied the home. She refinanced the house.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far.
Thinking about it?
Well, if I knew it was going to work out, I might.
Yeah, my mom knew it was going to work out.
See?
Yeah, it did work out. But I have to be honest. When I look at my daughter, I want her to be like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want her to I want her to be aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that
some risks.
You got to take some risks,
but
man.
I think I
love that quality.
I think most of the time you find a spouse that evens you out. And that's what I think Stan and I are. He's the Chicken Little. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. Like, oh my God, the sky isn't falling. Let's buy the sky.
Let's buy the sky. I love it.
So we even each other out.
That's awesome. I really, really love that. Designed by Cease from YouTube, D Zenitram 23. Doing my wife's full set nails today. I usually take 4 hours in timing myself. Want to do it in 3. French ombre, glitter ombre, full glitter and nail polish. One of each on each hand. Feeling confident. I love that. Trace, what do you think about that? Usually does it in 4. Mm-hmm. Setting a goal for 3.
It's amazing.
Isn't that
it's realistic?
Yes.
Even 3.5. Set up for that. It's realistic. It's what actually happens. I always say my first full set took 5 hours. It didn't go from 5 hours to 1 hour.
Yeah.
It just slowly chipped away, and then all of a sudden you realize oh crap, I did that in an hour and a half, and it's an amazing feeling. But it just technique first, speed comes.
Yeah. That's a hard thing to digest, though, right? Because especially if somebody's watching you or Greg or Mel, right? Where you guys just and it's an hour later, it's this an hour max, right? I've seen you do full sets. I've seen you do, there's video, we have it on our YouTube channel of 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes, full set. So, and you guys make it look easy. That's a tough thing. You don't see that gap that exists there of okay, I see what they're doing. Let me try to do the same thing, right? Because part of my learning strategy in anything I do is repetition. Repetition right. And copy. I want to copy somebody who's really good and then try to repeat it. But the part that's deceptive is the speed element. You cannot do that in the beginning. You got to go slow.
You
right?
have to go slow. You have to get the technique down. If you don't get the technique down, it doesn't matter how fast you go. It's never gonna. You have to have both worlds, and it is hard because it's that Instagram versus reality, right?
Yeah.
It's everybody. Oh, this is what I do and how I do it, and no one really talks about the struggles of it. And it's no, it was hard. I messed a lot of things up. What I recommend is when you can, when you're in salon, of course it's a little different, but when you can practice on someone and you're literally just say, you know what, I'm going to completely let it go this time. I'm not going to overthink things. I'm just going to do each process that I've seen and move on. And the next process, move on. And have someone that's willing to trust you. It's amazing how that helps. Because we see that OWC, everybody wants to fight it, right? Well, that's not how I do it. That's not how I do. Well, that's why you paid to come here, right? So this time I want you to not think it. I want you to throw some stuff on the nail and just do the exact process we just showed you. And after they're done, they're like, you know what? These turned out just as good.
Yeah.
And it was faster. So,
yeah, that is so important. It's such a balance of like not overthinking, but yet, making sure you get the technique down right, but you've got to finish, and that knowing that when you finish, it's not going to be perfect, and that's part of the process. Like, that's okay. Dude, yesterday, this reminds me of like, it's so kind of crazy. Like, so my wife also is very much a perfectionist. Okay. So like, but it will prevent her from doing things to a certain degree, right? From even like starting, because she wants it. So yesterday she got this rug for my office to dampen the sounds, because we have wood floors, and when you talk in there, it just ricochets everywhere. Yeah. So we put it down, and I was like, hey, you want to straighten this out? She's like, you know what? I'm good. And I was like, really? She's like, I know I'm a perfectionist. I know I'll observe things and I'll overanalyze. And she's like, I just want to get it done. She's like, I need to just get stuff done. I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe this. What is happening?
I have a friend like that. Well, it's easy to get that way, but she is one of those, companies coming into town. I need to clean my house. And all of a sudden you realize she spent all day organizing a drawer.
Right. Dude, that happens.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. We moved on to hanging a picture. Ooh. Okay. We hung the picture, and I was like, is this centered? She's like, yeah, I think it's centered. And I go, I don't think it's. She's like, it's good. Let's move on. I was like,
what the?
And I step back, and I'm like, you're right. Looks good. Let's move on. We hung up this other thing in my daughter's room. Same thing. She's like, we're good. I just want to get it done. And I was like, this is crazy. What's happening? Do I know you? Who are you?
Oh, she's taking. That's amazing.
Dude, I know.
That's awesome.
I know.
You know what? She has such a good eye that it's probally perfect.
It's probably fine. It's fine.
I think move it 2 inches to the left.
I
love doing that to my husband, by the way. I'll walk into him like, well,
you're hanging stuff?
I think it needs to go 2 inches to the left. Just to be annoying.
I love it.
Well, the problem with me and him hanging, he won't do it without me anymore, because it should be eye level.
Okay.
His eye level and my eye level
are completely different.
So he's like, it's eye level. I'm like,
you're like, I'm gonna break my neck.
On the ceiling. But
it's on the ceiling.
Dude, but yeah, it's and that's the thing when you were doing nails. There's fundamentals, right, that we teach that we really, if you follow, it will help. But everybody has a different path. And I always tell people, like, you got it down when you're going as fast as possible and the nails turned out good. It's like driving a car. You don't overthink driving a car. In fact, sometimes I don't think at all. And I'm like, oh, how did I get home?
Yeah.
When you zone.
Right, yes.
That's what I want you to do when doing nails. I want you to zone. I want you you're just doing. And all of a sudden you're like, oh, crap, I'm done. That's when you've reached your potential.
Yeah, the details matter. You know what I mean? Like the technique, right? So slow it down. You get your technique, and then you got it. And then don't keep organizing the drawer. I love that, because that is so real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can just sit there and be like, no. And then you're hours in, or you start looking at pictures, like you start cleaning.
Yeah.
You sit, and then you're just looking at, oh my God, he's like, nothing gets done.
Nothing gets done. The house is a mess, but you're like, come check out this one drawer.
Amazingly
it's
clean.
Amazing.
Yeah. But I think it's the same thing. It's like, get your technique. No, it's not perfect. Keep moving on. And that, I mean, it's with everything. It's with everything. Yeah. It's a slow refine. I heard this guy this morning was talking about, he's this like famous coach, in like martial arts, and he was talking about like, what is the difference? He was being interviewed and asked like, what is the difference between someone who is like ultra successful and someone who's not? And they're both elite. They both work hard. They both are persistent. And he was like, all those are good qualities, but that's not what makes someone, insanely successful. And he said, because hardworking, this is something that you and I talk about all the time. Hardworking and persistence is great, but if you're working hard and you're being persistent in the wrong direction, you are going backwards.
Yeah, you're working hard at it. I mean, we've seen that here. Like,
right.
I remember one person you had here that, oh my God, she was here all the time. She'd work weekends.
All the time.
She worked late, and realization of she actually wasn't accomplishing anything. She was going in the wrong direction.
Yeah. Amazing quality in terms of incredibly hardworking, very persistent to like figure something out. But then she would send me this report. Yeah. And to be like, I don't need this. I'm not sure why.
I asked for this report.
Yeah. Like it's and that's a great like little peek into whether it's nails, whether it's building a business, whether you're gaming, sports, it doesn't matter. It's that like step-by-step process of like, you have to analyze, what did he call it? He was like, intelligent observation. I forgot, he coined like a term that was like kind of catchy, not catchy enough apparently, but like the thing was like, you have to stop and see, is this working? Yeah. What do we do on social media, Tracy?
Everything.
Exactly. And
there's things that, this just happened, right? 2 weeks ago, I'm like, Habib, okay, that looks like poo on the nail, okay? It literally looks like someone is pooing on the nail. And we're like,
we're going to post it. Let's post it. Exactly. And
because
why?
What do we know?
We don't know. We don't know unless we try it. Yeah. Here's a really, really great example. Like, our TikTok social media has, it's exploded over the years. When we started, we got to like 2 million subscribers really quick. We got verified. Grew it up to 2.5 million, grew it up to 2.6 million. And then about 2 months ago, something changed. Like, and I don't know what it is, right? But we started losing followers on our TikTok, right? I'm talking about this because I think it's important for everybody to know, like, we still have challenges in our business, in our social media, in our marketing. It never ends. It's a constant process of analyzing. It's constantly changing, just like, I mean, look at the business world, how the business world has changed from traditional social, traditional distribution, magazines, television, boom, Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max / Facebook, Instagram, social media, YouTube. What are your kids watching? My kids aren't watching television. I know your kids aren't watching they're watching YouTube and playing Roblox and Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? So like, everything changes, right? And it got to a point where we were losing like a lot of followers a day. And it would have been easy just to be like, oh, well, we had our run and that's...
Well, or we're standing the ground.
Dude,
this is the way it's supposed to be. Everybody's stupid.
Dude,
it's not us.
Lotion basket. It's not right, bro. We could have easily lotion basketed it.
What is lotion basketed it?
I don't know, but that's what we're bringing here to Twitch. We could have lotion basketed it, but we did not lotion basket. We stopped. We analyzed. We started experimenting. Okay, we have this. The market is telling us we got to change stuff up.
Yeah.
Right. So like, we went to work. Our team went to work. So we started trying stuff out. We started playing with different content. Like, and then we started to figure out, oh, this is what it has changed, and then boom, we started getting viral videos again, and like back on the uptick.
And it wasn't right away though.
No,
it wasn't like it just took off.
It
get back.
took time.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Dude, it took like, it was very frustrating, for me. Like I'm sitting there watching and analyzing and looking, but it's like your business. It's like your nail journey. It's like your gaming journey. It's like your athletic, whatever it is. You kick butt for a while, and then you hit this wall where it's like, oh my God, how the hell am I going to get past this? We've done that. I don't know how many times in our business journey where we hit walls, and it was like, how in the hell do we get around this? You know?
And what happened?
What happened?
It was going so well.
Dude, we were killing it. But it's like everything has a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Yep.
Everything. And then you have to recreate that beginning again.
And sometimes people organize the drawer too much. Like I have this family of friends that they very, very intelligent, very high IQ, and they get in their own ways.
Yep.
All the time, because in their mind, this is how it should work, right? This is the smart path. And it's like, but you're not zigging and zagging, and that's how life is. You can't just, okay, this is what intelligent tells you. This is what a smart person would do. Well, you know what? Everybody around you doesn't have that high IQ, and we're zigging and zagging around you, so you need to adapt.
Totally. I mean, like, this is interesting. What Dragon Bear Mama, TikTok is notorious for throttling views and removing followers when an account becomes too popular. I've been watching it happen since January. Probably true.
Yeah.
Probably true.
What do they call that?
Cleansing. Like they start cleansing accounts because a lot of accounts would have a lot of bots, and like in early TikTok, I think that was happening a lot. But in the end, it doesn't matter. Like, we've seen it happen on Instagram. We've seen it happen on YouTube. The fact of the matter is that it's happening, and like, we have to adjust. We have to, like, I could have, see, that may or may not be the truth. I don't know what the problem is that I don't know 100% if that's the case. If I accept that as the reason, if I accept that it's,
then you don't make changes.
Then I don't make changes, Trace. Exactly. Then I just accept it and go. But for me, it's like, you know what? Something is happening, and here's a good excuse or good reason to sort of try to reinvent new content and play. And it doesn't matter what you're doing, every skill, every, adventure that you take in life, work, job, career needs a reinventing at some point in time. Growth. You have to. I mean, we did that with it. We completely reinvented our company. Completely reinvented Young Nails. I mean, can
probably won't be the last time.
No, it won't be the last time. And I mean, can you imagine, Tracy, like, who we were prior to social media, Switch? I mean, Twitch, YouTube. Isn't it crazy?
It's insane.
Like,
actually, I couldn't imagine being without it, though I hated it at first. But oh gosh, relying on magazines and trade shows,
dude.
And no,
there's
it would be dead in the water.
We would be dust, and I think a lot of nail companies got hurt. You know what I mean by that? But you have to adapt, and that's kind of what this guy was saying too. He was using that, like, this coach was talking about, like, you have to adapt and constantly change. And it's like when you go and train, and I'm guilty of this too. Like, you walk in the room and you're like, okay, I don't really want to train with that guy. Or you might be like really matched up with somebody. Yeah. And so, like, I'm like, I don't, because when you're super matched up with somebody, it is a battle that goes down. Right. Right. As opposed to if I'm much better than somebody, you barely have to work. Or if somebody is much better than you,
you barely have to work.
You barely have to work because you're getting crushed. Yeah. Right. It's still a little bit work, but not like when you're very evenly matched up. But that's probably the person I need to go train with.
Yeah, because that's how you grow.
That's how you grow.
Need a challenge, right?
Yes,
and it's working out in general. That's I always laugh because when I'm working out, they're like, if you don't do this, you'll just stop growing. You won't get any stronger. And you think it's a stupid comment. You're like, but I'm working out. Yeah. But if you don't push yourself, you don't get stronger.
Yeah. Yeah. You will not get stronger. Your endurance is not going to improve. all those things are not going to change,
Yeah.
you know? And I went in yesterday. I went to go. It was actually open training yesterday, and I was like, I'm just going to go, you know, and because I was just dying to freaking work out, you know. And
Well, you had to take some time off because
yeah, my arm, exactly, which is a lot better now. And so I went in, and there's one guy, he's so tough, but he's better than me. But like I'm getting close, but I have avoided him in the past. And yesterday he just looked at me and I'm like, let's go, dude. I'm like, let me just get in there, you know, and I was fried after, you know, 6 minute, 7 minute round. I don't even know what the rounds were. I think it was 7 minutes. We usually do 7 minutes. And he got me, you know, a few times, but I was like, okay, this is like my ego is like, I want to be better than you and you. Okay, I know I'm not better than you, but my ego's like, no, don't train with him because if he beats you, that's going to let you know that you're not as good. Well, you know what? That's just the reality. I'm not as good.
How will you get better than him if you don't ever go against? Speaking of that video you sent,
Which one?
Yesterday?
Which one?
Of the guy training and showing different ways to get out of positions. So it's this smaller guy.
Oh,
and there's this big guy.
Yeah,
and he's like,
that's great.
So if someone grabs you like this and the big guy grabs him and he's like, he gets out of it and then you can attack his legs and the big guy kind of topples over and he's like, so come train with us. And he walks over to the big guy and the big guy just, boom, he just falls down on the ground.
Yeah, that was great.
Hilarious.
That was great. Sorry, I saw like in the chat, there's like, no joke, I've tried to wean my, oh, okay, I guess we're talking about breastfeeding, I think. I don't know. This might be something for, but Dragon, no, yes, Ramon? Yes, okay, just keep it going, okay.
Ramon would like to talk about it.
But Dragon Bear Mama, I have a serious non-boob related question for Tracy. Well, let's hear it.
Related, not related, go for it.
Created by Cooper, he has not looked. I know, I apologize. Sometimes, as you guys know, I talk, and I like to talk, and then like the problem is that it's like the conversation can branch off in 8 directions when Tracy and I are going, oh, what about this? Ooh, you know, so by the time I see a comment, it's like trying to come back. Frostbite Ruthie, Habib, you need to let Tracy have twitch as a verb because otherwise she was trying tweak as a replacement the other day. What?
Tweak.
What is tweak?
Was that with Greg? I think it was with Greg.
Oh, you were tweaking with Greg?
Oh, tweaking. No.
You know what tweaking is? No. You don't know what
I think I was just trying to push Greg's buttons and get him to engage.
Oh, I
He's
see.
being very quiet.
Oh, so you were like poking the lion?
I'm always poking.
Yeah, you got to poke the lion. You got to. Created by Cooper.
What was the non-boob question?
I don't know. What's the non-boob question? We want to know. What is the non-boob question? Here we go. Can I practice acrylic on the full cover tips? I don't want to practice hand. Will the acrylic stay on the tip through filing? Are you talking about attaching it to the...
Yeah, I think she's talking about the stands.
You can't file on that.
You can't.
Right?
It's
No.
really hard. Every once in a while I'll do it, like if I'm creating a look, but it's very hard to do. You could practice your application, which is great, or, you know, like getting your product consistency down, but as far as the other, I would get something where you can do some filing.
Yeah, the practice hand is great because you can attach it to the table and then bring it around and
it's the closest to a human hand.
yeah, it is. It's
Not exact, but like it's huge help.
yeah, absolutely. Oh, I see. Yes, I bought the studio kit and the ultimate acrylic kit. Those are great. I mean, first thing is practicing like you said, Tracy, like the consistency. I mean, that's how you were showing me here. We put the tips on from the studio kit, set them up, and then practice laying down the pearls to do like an overlay.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Getting that just product consistency is one of the most important things you can practice. Though it seems like a waste. I talk about that a lot. People think it's a waste. It's like, no, I want to just go into it. Like, no, if you get the product consistency and you control the size of pearl and the consistency of a pearl, it changes the game.
I love that. I'm missing. What am I? Oh, Camerv. I use full cover tips to practice acrylic ombre, right? You can do that too,
yeah.
Right? Absolutely. Mint Addict, I also bought the ultimate acrylic kit and studio kit. Can't wait for it to arrive. Dude, that's a great combo.
Yeah.
Because in the studio kit, you're getting all the, like, you get all those tools, you get the stand, you get the tip. Yeah. And then the ultimate acrylic is just such a phenomenal kit, and all of it 30% off. I mean, you guys scored big time. And I can tell you that ultimate acrylic kit, there's like over $200, right? If you break down, is it over $200?
It's over $250.
Is it over $250? So, and 30% off, that thing was 70 something dollar. That's ridiculous.
That is.
Yeah, that's a really, really, really good.
I'm surprised you approved it.
I'm surprised I approved it too. You can file and do everything on a full cover now. Wow, created by Cooper. You must have some experience. I don't like, but I like real shaping and sidewalls. That's kind of.
It's very difficult because it wants to just keep on coming off the stand.
Yeah.
And then what you end up doing is grabbing it and trying to file it this way, which you can do. Again, I'll do it if I have to, like creating a look for a show or something.
Sure.
But like to get real experience, it's not going to be the same.
Yeah, totally. Would it work if I apply the tips after application, but before filing?
Are you talking actually putting them on you and then doing it?
Yeah, because that's totally
Different.
Yeah.
That's different.
Let us know.
If you glue them down and then do it, yeah.
Mint Attic, I like the slick pours that came with it. Yeah, the slick pour colors that come in the Ultimate are those are your two favorite, right?
Kitty Blitz and Flash and Burn.
Yeah, those are really, really good. Camerv, I love the Ultimate kit. Yeah, this is a great kit. Shawnee Starfire, got a few of the studio kits. Nice. Giving them as gifts to my nieces and one to my daughter. That's awesome.
That's really cool.
Nice. So she said, yes, I fly solo. So she is. So she's attaching them. Yeah, you can totally file.
Yeah,
absolutely. Craft Lady 92 question: placing soft gel base coat on natural nail before applying acrylic enhancement. Some nail techs claim it helps with adhesion. Does this really work? So placing soft gel base coat, so like manicure base, I'm assuming, like a gel polish base coat,
I wouldn't recommend it. There's no need for it. So, and you got to remember, like, Protein Bond's going to do that for you. And a soft gel, it has a lot more flexibility to it. And acrylic doesn't need a sticky layer to adhere to things. So it's just an extra step that I would venture to say that probably eventually they have popping issues. At first, it probably works great, and then it probably might have popping issues. Even if you don't have issues, you're just increasing your time for really no benefit.
Yeah, Mint Addict, I feel like if your prep is good and use Protein Bond, it will have good adherence, and it totally will. BGS Nail Designs, my wife is happy I shopped the YNCell instead of Guitar Center. That's hilarious. Dude, is Guitar Center still around?
It is, isn't it?
Is it? Wow. That's crazy, man. I used to live at that place. Created by Cooper. I think it helps with removal.
The manicure?
Is that what you're thinking? See, that the removal is an interesting, like if you're e-filing, right? Then you want obviously the best adhesion possible. You're not soaking stuff off. Yeah.
And either way, you got to soak it. Like you still have to get through the acrylic. And so the most important to me is the actual adhesion part, not removal, because removal with an electric file takes me about 5 to 10 minutes max to do it all. So, and I don't, because I don't do full sets over and over. I want maintenance. I want to be able to maintain and not have to remove.
Yeah, that is the huge key. Maintaining. Even if you're doing them on yourself, it's not like you shouldn't be removing and reapplying every couple weeks, right? I mean, you can shorten them. And
for benefit is, for filming or practice.
Right.
But again, electric filing is much faster for me to remove, and I keep my nails nice and strong that way versus soaking.
Yeah. From YouTube, Kylie Bird just bought the trial kit and hard gel kit, and I can't wait to use them. This will be my first time for each, and I'm nervous. Nail newbie, congratulations. First of all, Kylie, you're on your journey, your nail journey. We're excited for you. Obviously, you're on our YouTube channel, so go to those. There's a lot of nail schools. You should check out Real Times. I think we have so many categories of videos that you can.
Pro Teaches Beginner.
Those are good series as well, where it's going to help you in that beginner stage. So watch as many videos as you possibly can, so that when your kit comes, do it while you watch it. It's going to help tremendously. Huge advantage. I love that Serena the Pink. Yay to Kylie. Totally. The trial kits got me hooked on Hawaiian products. Mint addict. We try to get those things out.
It's not part of our master plan.
Yeah. Like we price them pretty aggressively so that you can like taste it and try it. We're very confident in the products. You know what I mean? Like the way we look at our business on a whole is like we're trying to cover every angle. So what do I mean by that? We want to give you the best quality products, right? The best customer service experience. And especially if you have an issue or a problem, that is where customer service kicks in. Like that's where we want to like really take care of you. And then also the best education on the planet, maybe a little bit of entertainment also. So like we want to like pack everything.
We're the full package.
We're the full package, man. Like I don't want to just sell you products. You know what I mean? Like I want to make sure that you have a great experience if you have a problem, not just when things are going great. You know what I mean? If you have a problem, we want to make sure you have a great experience. And then on the flip side too, like you can go on our Instagram page. How many tips of like acrylic, gel, art, business advice on our Instagram page? It's insane.
Yeah.
It is never ending. Like you could seriously get lost on our page and look at tips and tricks all day long. And that's kind of the point of it. And then for like real long-term learning and education, that's where you go to our YouTube channel, where you can sit down for 15, 20, 30 minutes at a time. Watch these videos. Years at a time.
There's a lot of videos.
There's a lot. I don't even know how, like 1,100, 1,200 now. There's so many. It's insane. Oh, thank you, SoCal Mandy. Yes, the e-file series is amazing. Thank you so much. Literally taught myself from the Young Nails YouTube channel. That's awesome. Also from YouTube, Sadie Faye. Plans is Crystal. How well does mixing manicure and caption polishes work? I have 100 bottles of caption I'm not using. So are you mixing manicure? I'm not sure. Incorporate
it into your designs. I do it all the time because there's so many colors that I love in the caption line. I use it for art, and I sandwich it in acrylic. I sandwich it in gel. I put it with the manicure. I mean, shoot, a lot of my designs for different things have just every blob of color I can pick up, and I'm not even looking. Go time, manicure, caption, and I just blend them. As long as it's dry before you cap it, you're good.
Yeah, absolutely. Created by Cooper, not trying to rush anyone, just curious when you expect to have sale purchases shipped. So they started
shipping. Quit rushing us.
Stop it, lotion basket. I'm just going to say with everything. I can't help it. I'm addicted to lotion. Ramon, are we getting a lotion basket? We are. Okay. Guys, we're going to have a lotion basket emote. Sorry. It's so absurd and awesome. Like, there's nothing
random.
It is so random and beautiful. And thank you, Ramon. You have made you're touching lives, brother. You know that? He just looked at me like,
he's just out there saving the world, saving lives.
Saving the world, dude.
Sadie said that she's trying to create a gel polish out of it. The manicure.
Oh, mixing. Yes and no.
Is that answer?
I like to use conversion for it, and I sandwich versus mixing it together. Because when you mix it, like you can get a light tint, and as long as you work fast, it'll be fine. Yeah. But it can get very gooey and gunky. It might be a Tracy word.
Basket. Sorry.
A gunky basket. So you just got to watch your ratio there.
To get back to Created by Cooper, so things are going very smooth. We started shipping on Friday. Normally we would have started shipping yesterday, but we were off.
Yeah.
So it is like shipping now. What do you think, Trace? By the end of the week is the goal?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, to have everything shipped out the door.
Yeah.
So that's, and let me tell you, we had a record number of orders come through. So, but like I said, like they've really got it dialed in. So everything will get shipped out over the next like few days. Yeah. I'm talking and I don't even know. I'm like, right, Tracy?
No. I pulled it up last night And I'm like, wow, that escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Because I get to see the numbers of shipments. I'm
Yeah.
like, holy crap.
Holy mackerel.
But no, the team's on it.
They're cranking.
They're cranking.
Yeah.
They get in at 5 a.m. and
They're here till 5 in the afternoon, right?
Yeah, so it'll be good.
We're going overtime. We're going hard. So we're going to get these things out very, very quickly. This is from Stefan Y. Mays. Your pages and videos have helped a lot. I'm not a pro and don't plan to become one. I'm simply do nails for myself as me time and enjoy.
Nice.
Good for you. Although I will say that's how it all starts. Is by
They all say that at
They
first.
all say that at first. I'm just going to play everybody. That's how you start and go on the journey. You might get hooked and actually start to maybe entertain the idea of becoming a pro. Tracy, I have gamer dreams. I have dreams of becoming a pro gamer when I'm an old man.
Really?
Yeah, I told my wife my
I have
strategy.
dreams of being a supermodel, but
Yeah, but
no.
gamer.
You're good, totally.
I told my wife, I'm like, honey, I have Alzheimer's strategy. And she's like, what the hell?
Alzheimer's?
Alzheimer's. You know, Alzheimer's when you like
Yes, this is a strategy.
strategy.
Okay.
Gaming to keep the mind active, problem solving, and it's actually I was like doing there's like actually research to keep the mind active, and she was like, you just want to game, dude. You just want to game. Don't tell me that this is your strategy. And I'm like, it's a nice side benefit. I don't know.
Have you watched the 83-year-old grandma that games?
No.
She's on Twitch, yeah.
She's on Twitch?
Yeah.
That is my freaking hero
Yeah,
right there.
she's awesome. She plays all of the I forget which game she's into, but it's one of the tromping through the woods, killing people.
Oh, I love it. That is seriously, it's my when my kids leave and go
Is
and
that Future Habib?
That's Future Habib. Seriously,
See, you got to start thinking about Future Ramon.
I know.
Future Ramon, what are you doing?
What are you doing, Future Ramon?
You're going to be the
Nothing.
supermodel. He's going to be the supermodel.
Kelly nailed it. I am one of the very blessed. I've never had a customer service issue in the time that I've used Wine products. However, when I've called to schedule classes, Ray is super easy to talk with. I have no doubt the customer service team is stellar. Thank you, Kelly nailed it. That means a lot. We really try to go above and beyond to provide that kind of service. Now, I will say, there's going to be people.
Happens.
It does happen where you call and you're pissed, and so that's where I really look to our customer service team to take it up the next level. Even if you call and you're super angry or super upset, let's take care of you.
Yeah.
That's really that's our philosophy when it comes to service.
I mean, there's even stuff that we can't control, but you're still going to be upset about.
Of course.
UPS lost your packaging.
Dude.
It's not really our fault, but you're
pissed.
upset. You want your stuff, especially, if you need it for the salon, totally get it.
Habib, I'm crying. Purple BTS. I'm just telling you guys, somewhere in every stream, Lotion Basket is going to find its way in here. So that is our thing. Lotion Basket.
Have you ever heard Johnny do that?
No.
Oh my God.
He does a good Lotion Basket?
He does the dog part.
We need to have a Lotion Basket off.
You have to hear him do it.
He does the dog part?
Yeah.
The,
No, I'm going to kill your dog.
Oh my God.
It's so funny how he does it.
Oh, the Wixter. There's a woman who played so many hours in Animal Crossing that they named a new character after her. I think she's in her 80s as well. That's amazing. I know there's a parent of a gamer who is actually pretty big. I follow him, and then it was weird. She popped up in my Twitch feed, and then I was like, "Who is this?" Because she was she was an older woman, and I was following her, and I was like, "Oh, she's the parent," but she games also.
Who started gaming first?
That's a really good question. Usually, it's the parent likes gaming, and then the kid just goes
I don't
hard.
know why that reminded me of that video you sent me of the chicken crossing the road. Why did you do it?
Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it, man? Oh my God.
Sorry.
There was a slip up on my last order with the caption polishes, and customer service was super nice and helped me with my order. That's awesome. Thank you for that. That is massive. Serenity the Pink, when someone subs, makes Habib's voice say Lotion Basket. Oh my God.
Wouldn't that be random? People.
That's a
what
great
in the
idea.
world?
No, Serenity the Pink. That is a beautiful idea. Can we record it,
handle this
Ramon? Lotion Basket. I got to get it. Lotion. Lotion Basket. Like that. Can we put a little that's the struggle. There should be the struggle Lotion Basket. Lotion lotion basket.
Back to being constipated.
I've really coined the constipation look, haven't I?
Totally. Nailed it.
Every like
Greg's pretty good at it too.
he does good. It's this like force of energy that I'm trying to contain, but it always ends up with a that look of constipation.
Dude, did you see that meme someone made? I just remind me.
Oh my god, I think Caesar sent it, right?
Kira.
Ooh, created by Cooper. Typical Gamer is good. Typical Gamer is one of my favorites, by the way, created by Cooper. My kids and I watch him every day. He posts, check this out. Let me just, this is like, it made me feel like, my God, I thought we were putting a lot of content out. This guy, a new YouTube video every day, which we do. But then he also he streams live daily, a 3 to 4 hour stream every day. And then he puts out shorts on top of it, these little YouTube shorts. It's crazy. He's got like over 11 million followers. He's huge. He's like really, really big, but he's so entertaining, clean. He's really funny, doesn't cuss at all. So like kids
for the family.
Really great for the family. And he's like super funny and sarcastic, but clean.
What's his name?
Typical Gamer. It's called Typical Gamer. He plays Fortnite.
Such a perfect name.
I know. And it's funny is that he looks like the typical gamer. I think that's, where he's hysterical, but I just wanted to point that out. I love him. Oh, the Wixter subbed at tier 1. What up? Thank you so much, Wixter. Did I miss anybody else that subbed, Ramon? Were there a few people? Okay. There's one more person. Can you tell me who it is? Yeah. Okay, cool. I want to give you a shout out as well. Thank you so much.
Constipated.
Can you show that? Somebody actually made this meme. This is from one of our ads, I think, right?
Yeah.
Look at that. Constipation. The friend bringing more shots. The friend with constant giggles. Me just trying to act normal around my goofy friends. That is so good. Oh my God. That is so good. I absolutely love that. Created by Cooper. When hubby started watching him, he lived in a small place, crap car. Now he's funny. Like if you look at his early streams, you see the guy was grinding, and he is huge now.
Good for him.
Yeah, no, he has really built an incredible, and dude, it's like that takes, like, not only do you like to be good on stream, you have to practice streaming, right? You got to practice talking, and even what we do here on Twitch, It takes like, we're doing this 3 times a week. I want to get it to 5 times a week, by the way. We'll figure out how I can stream from home when I'm working from home and Tracy can be here. We'll get that going. So soon we'll be doing 5 days a week, but that takes tons of work, tons of effort. And then his improvement in the game, he's like one of the top Fortnite players too. That's like so many hours practicing. I mean, that guy, he did a great job. And he's legit funny. Yeah, he put the effort. He really figured it out. I love him. I've never laughed so hard at an ad on social media in my life. Y'all definitely need to do more of them. Oh, no. Let me tell you something. Our ad team, right? Our marketing team, I should say. We have somebody that does all of our Facebook, Instagram ads. He specifically requests, he says, make sure you get a video of Habib, Greg, and Tracy losing their marbles. Talking about the sale. He's like, because they always outperform everything. And we're like, sweet, because we love having fun.
Hold our beer.
Hold our beer. Exactly. Especially when Greg goes, confetti.
Oh my God. It's right in our ears too.
Nails crib. Woo. Can I do that? Woo. Do it, Trace. She really does it better. Thank you for subscribing. Was that the other one, Ramon? Or was there one more? The other one, Mrs. W. Robel. Mrs. Robel. Got it. Thank you for subbing as well. We absolutely love this community that is building on. This is like a real community.
This is my funnest part of the day.
Is it
I'm
not?
Sorry.
Right? Like legit. Like I drive into work from LA. And so like I have some half days. I come in the morning. It really is like the highlight. I'm like, it's so much fun to come on here to hang out with you guys. We're going to do it like, there's so much we have planned for Twitch. I'm just telling you, we're just in the infant stages here. We're in the beginning stages. We just obviously got the emotes going. We're going to get some lotion basket going, guys. emotes, as well as, you know, when somebody subs, and they're going to be like, what the hell is this lotion? We're going to have to, you guys are going to have to explain it to people that come into the community. What the hell is Lotion Basket?
Type that out and be able to copy and paste, because
Yeah.
it's going to be constant.
Save it in your notes, because it's going to be constant. Lotion Basket.
and
Dragon Bear Mama,
Ramon?
how do I sub? Do y'all have do we have an annual tier, Ramon, or is it 6 months?
There's different tiers.
There is different tiers. You can check it out on there, Dragon Bear Mama. I love that little box and little yes.
Like tilting the head.
Those are those are awesome. I love these emotes, man. Oh God, when Greg screams confetti. Seriously. Sorry, Trace, we're gonna say something.
No, I forgot. Actually, I'm just looking at the time.
Oh.
We do have a marketing meeting.
We do. Sorry. Okay, guys. And we're gonna figure out how to get to push these streams out longer. Maybe we'll start at 8:30. Maybe we'll start doing that 8:30 and go until like 10.
Oh, there you go.
We'll figure it out. But this is like a huge focus for us, is really pushing out these streams, like go next level. But we love you guys so much. I mean, honestly, thank you for hanging out with us and chatting with us.
Tolerating us.
What's that?
Tolerating us.
Tolerating us, exactly. It's such a huge part of everything, of our day, and you guys bring joy to the community and to us. So thank you. We'll see you tomorrow at around 9-ish. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe 8:30 we'll start earlier. If we don't have anything at 10, maybe we'll push it out a little further.
We'll see. I'm so off with the days right now.
I know.
Wednesday. No, we should be good.
We'll be good. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching these highlights from our Twitch stream. To talk to us live on Twitch, join us Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday mornings. Come hang with us. We love engaging with you and talking with you in the chat. It's at Young Nails Inc. on Twitch.